Imagine an object silently circling Earth. Silent, obsidian, and possibly older than every rocket humanity has ever built. Tonight, we follow the trail of whispers that call it the Black Knight satellite. In the late 1940s, ham radio pioneers across Europe recorded long-delay echoes. Their Morse code bounced back up to 13 seconds later. Military labs failed to reproduce the anomaly under controlled conditions, hinting something immense and reflective lurked overhead. Headlines fanned the flames. Phantom reflector baffles experts. Remember, in 1949, no nation even dreamed of putting metal into orbit. The puzzle became a Cold War cocktail of curiosity and unease. February 1954. Retired naval aviator Donald Keyhoe goes on live radio claiming Air Force radar locked onto 2 unregistered satellites. Official denials followed, but the idea that someone, perhaps aliens, had beaten us into space was now public mythos. If Keyhoe was right, Earth wasn't just under surveillance, it was late to its own party in orbit. Stay tuned. October 1957, Sputnik 1 beeps history into being. Yet NORAD analysts chart an extra radar blip on a steep polar path, an orbit impractical for espionage and unreachable with existing launch vehicles. Polar orbits weren't standard until the mid-1960s. Whatever this object was, it cruised an inclination of 79-degree retrograde, burning orbital mechanics textbooks of the day. February 1960, the US DoD announces tracking a dark, tumbling satellite roughly 15 tons, heavier than anything either superpower had launched. The media dubs it the Black Knight. Reporters swarm Air Force briefings, but technical answers run thin. The Soviets deny ownership. American engineers insist it isn't theirs. Suspicion ricochets across Iron Curtain headlines. Flash back to 1899. Nikola Tesla detects rhythmic pulses he labels interplanetary communication. Some modern writers stitch Tesla's mystery to those 1940s echoes, framing Black Knight as a messenger transmitting for over a century. June 1965, Gemini 4. Astronaut James McDivitt photographs a cylindrical object with antenna-like struts. He later swears it wasn't the booster stage NASA blamed. NASA's lost thermal blanket explanation placates engineers, but conspiracy forums crown the image as undeniable proof, an alien probe captured on Kodachrome. Tracking data shows a 104.5-minute period, highly eccentric, retrograde. Satellites seldom choose energy-wasting retrograde paths unless deliberately placed, or ancient and indifferent to our fuel budgets. Skeptics counter. Countless Thorable and Discoverer fragments litter similar corridors. Miscatalog a hunk of metal once and folklore does the rest. Yet its radar cross-section appears, disappears, reappears under new numbers. The Phantom ID shuffle fuels late-night AM radio for decades. Amateur astronomers in Tromsø log a visually dark transit against auroral curtains, minutes before any scheduled satellite pass. Optical illusion or rogue visitor? In 1973, Scottish astronomer Duncan Lunan deciphers long-delay echoes as a star map of Epsilon Boötis, with a start here marker dated 13,000 years ago, suggesting a patient alien scout. Lunan later retracts, citing statistical cherry-picking, but ancient astronaut theorists amplify. Was someone monitoring Earth since Neolithic hunters painted caves? December 1998, Shuttle STS-88. Astronauts lose an insulation blanket during ISS assembly. 16 years later, high-contrast photos of that blanket spark viral posts labeled Black Knight High Res. Memes proliferate. The satellite becomes an ancient Wi-Fi router, a cosmic dumpster fire, and even a galactic traffic cam. Humor keeping the myth alive. Modern space surveillance networks now catalog 27,000 TEUs objects, 10 centimeters, None match the 15-ton ghost NORAD once cited. Physics leaves little hiding space in low Earth orbit. Yet legends endure because our pattern-hungry brains crave narratives. A single mis-ID can snowball into a century-spanning legend, especially when it flirts with the unknown. Real threat or myth? Black Knight spotlights orbital debris. One rogue fragment can shred satellites and risk astronauts. Cleaning up space isn't just good housekeeping, it's survival. Whether it's an alien beacon, Cold War relic, or floating bedsheet, the mystery forces one colossal question. Are we the only storytellers in the dark, or someone else's story? Join us every Saturday to solve another mystery situated between archaeology and fiction. Like, share, and keep your eyes on the sky, because sometimes the universe might already be watching us back.